Alright, let's see, what are we doing? Okay, are we live? Maybe. Took a while for it to get started, so I have no idea how far into it we are. Wow, we are really... That was a long thing. Alright, I'm actually gonna stop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to begin. So, today we're gonna be doing something a little different. We're actually going to be, killing a physical WinXP box over RDP. Now, I know that there is the, black border around the RDP window. I'm not very good with OBS, so try to ignore it. Oh, DJ Man's here. Hi, DJ Man. How's it going? Didn't expect anyone to actually drop in for this stream. We'll see how long it can go. It really depends on if my parents let me actually stay on when they get home. Alright, so the plan for today is we're going to run some of this nice malware that I have got here. I got quite a few sample stuff. I got some stuff I haven't released yet, some stuff I'm still working on. We'll see what we can get to. Alright, so a few things about the computer first of all. You can see I have 4 hard drives in the computer. I basically decided to plug in all my SATA drives into one tower. So you can see we got some fairly small drives here. Nothing really too big. This is still under a terabyte, even though we have 4 of them. So there's that. That's the only special thing about the computer. For the most part, it's pretty mundane. 2 gigs of RAM, 64-bit processor though. Pretty fun. Anyway, let's get started. What's a good thing to run first? Well, I think a good thing to run would probably be icon test. Well, actually, that'd kind of be bad because then I couldn't click on the icons easily anyway. Well, I actually will run it. Okay, so it just plays with the icons like that. Nothing too fancy. Let me see what else. We can actually probably run Susky. Yeah, there we go. So I also made this little mock-up program that pretends to be the syskey tool. It's made in VB. Everything here is pretty much made in VB6 except for the memory leaking tool. The only difference here is that it's the Windows XP account database, and this one's the Windows account database, so a little different there. But that's the only real noticeable difference. When you click Update, it just does that. Nothing too special, but still kind of amusing. What else can we get going here? I'm actually going to stop the icons for a minute so I can click on the good stuff here. Icon test. And that. Range our icons by name. What can we run that would be kind of fun to start with? Let's run Delph. That takes a while to get going. That's a pretty fun one. It just does a bunch of random pranks. I didn't make it. It's actually in the wild, but it's probably the best in the wild malware that I could find. Squeegee away some of this GDI here. Oh, you know what would be fun too is if we were to get Quantum Trojan running. Did I run it? Okay, yeah, rebooted. Why does it say that the thing is on Christmas? No idea. Oh, hey, there we go. So I changed my wallpaper. Forgot about that. I don't know why the date is set to Christmas time on this computer. Maybe I was testing something. I have no idea. Man, it's getting a little messy around here. Anyway, let's actually get to June 11th. Not that date. That's actually a bad day. Which is the one where the windows start scrolling? April 1st, right? Okay. And we'll run Deep Under my worm, and it should. There we go. Very slowly scrolling the windows. The computer's not very powerful, unfortunately. So, what else could we run? What is an inverted that we could run that would be mildly amusing? I have so many payloads in. This is the latest malware project of mine that I'm still working on, inverted. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of one of the good payloads. I know April Fool's is absolutely insane. And there's some Delph going on here. Yeah. What? Hang on. No. Let's actually run Hell World. This is a joke program I made because I didn't like my Python teacher. I was in a college class that was teaching basic programming, and it was recent. I was just trying to take it to see if I could get rid of some college credit. Yes, okay. And the guy was a very bad teacher, so I decided I'd try to prank him by writing a joke program, and this is what ended up happening. I made Hell World. I'm actually going to run it. This is probably one of my most visually exciting bits. There we go. And for some reason, the clock rate of .NET is actually really, really bad on this computer because the payloads are supposed to be more spread out. But they're not. You can hear all those lovely sounds. Oh, we're really getting messed up here. Microsoft Sam's kind of being annoying. No, I do not only program in Python. I learned some Python for the college class, but I actually don't really like Python that much. I use Visual Basic 6 for a lot of malware development, just because it's easy and it takes me less time. But my favorite language to use is C#, C#.NET by far. C# and just regular plain old C is also very nice. Okay. Let's try to clear the screen. I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Sick. What?
Sweet.
Man, this thing is just getting messy. I'd like to try to,
There's only dream.
I'm trying to move the mouse cursor now around.
Virus detected.
So now okay, portholes is another joke program I wrote. This one turns all the windows into circles, so you can kind of see what's going on here, like this thing here. Okay.
Good night, sweet prince. Not my dream.
Man. We're really killing it this time. What I'm probably going to do is if I can run it, I think I'm going to try to leak the memory. I have a little tool here called memleak, and basically what memleak does is it leaks memory from Windows, making it so that Windows can't reclaim any memory that gets used, so the computer will eventually crash from the memory use. So we're going to go ahead and run that right now, and we'll see how long it takes the machine to crash. When the machine does crash, I will reboot it, and we'll run something a little more damaging on it. But I figured I'd start out the stream by just messing with, you know, the screen. Yeah.
Good night, sweet prince. Not only dreams.
Oh, man. You know, it actually looks kind of cool when when Deep Under tries to move the windows while Hell World tries to scroll the screen to the left. You can see it leaves these cool window trails. They kind of trail around a bit. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I like that a lot. Oh man, okay, let me click the desktop and go to memleak, and we'll run it. So things should get pretty slow, and actually you can see it already. It's already getting pretty slow. It's currently leaking as much memory as it possibly can.
Good night.
Okay.
No tears, dreams. Sweet prince. There's only dreams. Sweet prince, no tears, dreams.
Might have an issue on
Night,
Windows
sweet
XP.
prince. There's only dreams.
Funny story about memleak. I accidentally ran it on my main computer last night, and my main computer has 16 gigs of RAM. And memleak took the computer down in less than 20 seconds. So I'm not sure why this 2 gig computer is still alive. It probably has something to do with how much I'm running on it. Because it should have been that, or it's using the page file, or the page file is enormous on this computer, preventing it from. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, Task Manager disabled because of the Quantum Trojan, so I can't actually go to Task Manager. Well, let's actually just try to reboot the computer, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we'll disconnect. That's fine. Actually, it got lost again. Where is it? Come back. Come back to me, please. I miss you. Come on. Jeez Louise. Alright, disconnect. Yes, disconnect. There we go. Okay. So the computer should be shutting down. If the screen goes black, that's because I shut down the machine. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for it to come back. I'll go check the monitor and see when it comes back. Just hang tight. We'll be back soon. Alright. I am... It looks like it's having a hard time coming back. Okay, we are, it's rebooting right now. Looks like it did successfully reboot. Once we reboot, we're actually going to take a look at Invert, which is my new file infector I've been working on, and we'll probably, I can't know for sure, but I might be able to track down something damaging, maybe might yin-yang it, I might do Gruel. If you have a suggestion, if something more destructive to kind of wipe the hard drive, let me know. If there's something you want to see me do. I'm open for suggestions, just type them in chat. If you got something you really want to see. Alright, and wow, it is taking a long time to shut down. I'm gonna force the computer to turn off. I'll be right back. Alright, it's coming back. Sorry it's taking so long. Didn't expect it to wait forever to shut down. It probably has something to do with me leaking the memory. Okay, what are we doing? Wish I had something to show you guys in the meantime. Actually, I might. Let me see. Let's see if I have something interesting in the meanwhile. And we are back. Okay, computer's back. We're gonna go ahead and get back into RDP, and we're gonna start messing around. I just gotta make sure all of my settings are saved, which I think they are. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. Alright, we're gonna connect. I'm not sure if OBS will pick up the window again. If not, I'll have to play around with it. Come on. Initiate the remote. I'm gonna have to log in. I'll be right back. Alright, looks like we're good. Should work. Let me just use remote. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get OBS back here. Oh, it should be coming around any moment. It did pick it up again, which is good. Alright, we're back. Looking good, looking good. What can we do? I think we still, yeah, that's disabled. We already took a look at that. Oh no. I forgot about that. Oops. Yeah, I forgot to change the day back. Oh man. Let's just run inverted. This is a file infector we're working on for about a year now. So we'll run it. And now it'll affect any executable we run on the computer. CD tray just opened for notice. Oh no, wait, it's on April 1st. So that means Inverted's gonna go insane. Kinda cool, actually. So we get to see Inverted's April 1st payload, which is actually a payload I have been working on for about as long as Inverted has been around. I should open up some windows so you can actually see what's going on. So let's get like calculator. There we go. Yeah, calculator's a good one to see everything working. Oh crap, forgot about the printer. And you can see it's replacing files. quickly assign a printer, I'll just put it to the dyno terminal. Yeah, that might help it. And in the meanwhile, let's find something else to run. Actually, if you take a look at it, this is what it actually tries to print. It tries to print things over your printer. So we'll actually see if we can see what it's trying to print. Yep, okay, there we go. It tries to print that every so often. Yeah, okay, we got go outside to play. Man, that track is annoying. I wish I had my task manager, but I don't. I might be able to use... If I can get into my Windows folder, I might be able to see what the executable name is. Yeah, quant32.exe. Why can't I even see MD? Okay, it's changing window titles. Can't actually get a run dialog. There we go. I forget if it's like task.im and then the colon and then the program name. It's not. I'm probably messing it up, but okay, I did. I killed it, but it's still going. Oh nope, it stopped. Cool. Uh-oh, worm. Oh, actually, you should up there. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, and there you go. Now it's starting to pick up the pace here. So I finally got rid of that god-awful SpongeBob remix thing. Yep, CD tray just shut. Still got some lines. Ish, opening and shutting the CD tray pretty alarmingly quickly. Well, did it minimize it? It automatically minimizes windows at random. So, I mean... Oh, whoa, ho, ho. Wow, it is really going in. Okay. You may have seen this payload already on my channel. But this has been updated a lot since that video. So a lot of the payloads changed. The main things I changed is I started working on that payload after MEMZ came out. And it was somewhat original, but it really had a very heavy MEMZ inspiration kind of vibe going to it. It looked a little bit too much like MEMZ, so I tried to nerf the amount of MEMZ meme style that I had going on. Hopefully it's a little better. I actually can see Deep Unders trying to move the windows at the same time. Inverted is trying to mess with literally everything. But yeah, this is kind of the gist of everything. I wish I had my task manager. I shouldn't have run Quantum. I actually kind of forgot what Quantum did, but Quantum disables task manager, so you can't kill the process. And I kind of forgot to kind of forgot about that. So now I can't see if the memory leaker is actually working correctly. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I think we've seen enough of this. You get the idea of what this thing does. It just messes with everything. I'm gonna go ahead and can I change the date at all? I'm gonna try and change the date. Oh, there you are. I'll go ahead and try and change the date. We're gonna change the date to just something random. Uh-oh. Nope, okay, can't change the date. Can't do that. It really It's really picking up the pace for some reason. I don't know why. All of a sudden now it's picking up the pace. Dang, okay, wow. It's not gonna let me do anything, is it? Yeah, I think we're gonna have a hard time with this one. Okay, I think we're gonna have to reboot the computer in order to get this one to work. That or we're gonna have to log off. Oh boy. Nope, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to just reboot the computer outright. Oh my goodness. Then we can just try leaking the memory until it dies. Okay. Yeah, it is slowing down pretty quickly. Oh yeah. Okay, memory leaker is finally working. Yeah, this thing is toast. Let me go see if I can turn it off. Yeah, it's really making an effort, but it is not working. I wonder how I'm gonna change the date. Oh well, life. Can I do it now? Is it gonna let me? I somehow doubt that. Oh my goodness, it's going to let me. Alright, we got into April 18th. Perfect time to reboot. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and reset the computer. Alright, the computer is rebooting. And we're gonna go ahead and yin-yang the computer, because that's what I did in the last video, and so I'm gonna do it again. Alright. Looks like it's just kind of... Okay, there we go. Shouldn't take too long to reboot, since I'm actually keeping an eye on it. Yeah, okay. Remote session has ended. We're going to... it'll come back pretty soon. Alright, we're finally... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and download Yin Yang real quick from the forum. And I do have it set up where the RDP is set to actually remotely link to a jump drive in my main computer, so that even if things get a little nuts, it'll still be good to go on my... It won't actually affect my main hard drive, basically. Let me log in here. Okay. Got a notification or something. Oh man. Going every time, just a totally offside, but every time I go to the Danomoct 1 forum, I get disappointed. Now I got a Minecraft Trojan. Nothing wrong with Minecraft at all, but you know it's gonna be terrible. You just do. Yeah, it just deletes files. That's no fun. You can never go wrong with Yin Yang to nuke a computer. It just is a good way to do it. Approved, recorded, and Yin Yang. Here we are. And if you're watching this and you're not in the Danomoct 1 forum, you better get on it, because it's a good place to go. Alright, we got Yin Yang. Got a batch file with Yin Yang in it. And we're going to, I'm going to copy that to my jump drive, and we're going to get back into RDP. Sorry it's taking so long. Alright, Yin Yang is on the drive. We're going to go ahead and reconnect with RDP. We are back. And we are on a different date if it actually went through. We should be on a different date. Yep, we are back. Sweet. Alright, yeah, and this is a backdoor I was writing. It's actually almost finished. I haven't updated it, but Monolith is actually pretty cool. It's a rat backdoor kind of deal. And it's almost done. And it can actually do some pretty cool stuff. I will definitely be demoing that in the somewhat near future. Alright, yeah, we did change the date. So let's go ahead and... Yin Yang, this son of a bitch. Oh, I swore, whoops. Alright, Yin Yang. Now, we should probably just run it on the date that it is supposed to be run on. April 1st. Kind of inconvenient timing that it activates on April 1st. But we'll actually have both payloads flipping out. Don't bother. Don't bother. It actually does work. I do have it on the internet. April 1st, run Yin Yang. Bad record number. I really hope Yin Yang is actually working. If not, I'm going to be very sad. Go on Task Manager, of course. Let me check the forum post and see what's going on. Oh, wait, it's 30 minutes. Oh, there we go. This whole task in 30 minutes. So right now, if I'm not mistaken, I've run it a few times. It's going to be nuking the computer pretty well over. If I'm not, oh wow, holy Christmas, that is fast. It really hit hard. Dang, okay, we're already quickly flattening. We got inverted running at the same time we're running Yin Yang. Yep, it is already screwing that over. And I do believe it's going to go from drive to drive. So not only will it be hitting my main drive, it'll be hitting my old PC hard drive. This one right here. Which is a good end for it, because I do have a backup of this drive already. So all these, this is actually a script kiddie Trojan I made years ago. Yeah, look at that. That's when I used to call myself Class 2.49B. Wow. And it's not a very good script, but yeah, there's some space. So it actually will go from this drive, jump to these two drives with nothing on them, then we'll jump to this drive and kill it as well. So it should kill everything attached to the system. All while invert runs in the background. This should be mildly irritating. It's actually already. So we have quite a few pieces of malware. We have Deep Under, Inverted, and Yin Yang all running at the same time, trashing this physical PC. Once I'm done with this live stream, I will probably post a picture to Twitter of the actual computer I was running this on, so you can get an idea of what we're looking at. We're just waiting. Now, I guess the only thing we're going to be waiting for is when Yin Yang decides to say, reboot the computer and say, I'll be back, which means that it nuked everything. That's okay, documents, Scott. Yep, that's all screwed. Desktop is screwed. Start menu, screwed. Yep, it's all screwed over. Oh boy. Wow, okay, and inverted is doing its thing now. We'll just let this kind of run. Not going to try to do much. As well as posting a picture of the computer, I will be sure to post a picture of the aftermath of what happens when you try to reboot the computer after Yin Yang has nuked everything it can. I don't expect it'll actually run, because Yin Yang is actually pretty effective. In fact, it's kind of funny. If you haven't seen the other stream I did it a while back where I actually ran a similar combination of malware on a Windows 7 machine over RDP, and that one I used Yin Yang, and I still haven't gotten around to fixing that computer. It's still trashed. It won't get past the bootloader. Alright, I'll actually try to make an effort to clean. Yep, it is not looking too swift. I'll try to open up an Explorer window. I doubt it's going to go well. Thick. Nothing on that drive. Let's see if it's hit the other drive yet. And you can actually quickly see the free space increase. And let's see how much space we have here. When we know that the see how much free, you can see we've almost used up the entire drive on my old hard drive here. So once this starts to go down and we get more free space, we'll know Yin Yang is hitting it. Because Yin Yang doesn't just delete your files, it overwrites your files with a copy of itself, which reduces the contents of your hard drive. So in not too long, we should see this one finish and the next one begin. Let's see if it's actually hit my jump drive, which it could have done. I can actually just check on my main computer. Nope, it still hasn't hit my hard drive. It might not hit network drives. I'm not sure if it does or not. I'd have to ask Quan about that. Looks like it... Is it still going? Oh, nope, we have some... It is starting to hit my old hard drive. You can see a little sliver of pink that wasn't there before. How much free space? We're going to drop between 72. Nope, it's still going. I do believe it is hitting it, though. Yep, okay, it is hitting my old hard drive right now. Yeah, we got lots of yin yang going on. Won't be long now. Good send-off for my old hard disk. I don't know what's taking it so long, though. It should have been, hitting it a lot harder by now. Oh, printer error. Okay, so Inverted decided to quit. Wonder what it's hitting right now. Yeah, that is one bug I do need to fix with Invert. If there is no printer attached to the system, it just crashes, which is kind of retarded. Might be able to start Inverted up again if I, yeah, you might be able to get it running. Printer error. This is gonna default to printer error. It might have just nuked everything regarding the printer. It might have nuked the spooler, which would cause a printer error. That's actually probably what happened. Yin Yang overrode to the Windows spooling service, which subsequently makes it so you can't print, which causes Inverted to try to find the printer and crash. At least Deep Under is still doing its thing. Let's check out my old hard drive. Is it dying yet? Man, it's still just kind of sitting there, not doing much. I wonder if Yin Yang is still running or not. I'll just run it again. They actually got infected by inverted. Somehow that still works, even though the operating system is completely trashed. But yeah, we're pretty much... This is actually totally fine. Although the hard drive light is still on full time, so... It's definitely doing something, but what it is doing is up to the imagination. Are we actually getting anything? Okay, oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're seeing something. We have a little drop, at least. A little drop. Alright, I wish I had something else I could run. But it's all been pretty much overwritten by Yin Yang at this point. Actually, I might still be able to run something. It didn't hit my hard drive yet. Or not my hard drive, my floppy drive. I don't have a floppy drive. I wish I had a floppy drive on my main. No, my flash drive on my main computer over the network. I might be able to get into that. If it didn't nuke the network, okay, it didn't. We're still good. What else could we run in the meanwhile that wouldn't die? What is kind of amusing? We could run Hell World again. That's actually the 64-bit of Hell World. GDI Fun 64-bit inverted. Pro-kill, poor. Poor's kind of... It's a skitty Trojan. Might be boring. Where is real Hell World, though? Is Hell World missing off this drive? Is there portals on this drive? A lot of stuff is missing. Hang on, I'm actually going to put some files on this drive. So we can have fun. Maybe I'll just gruel the computer, just to make it all that much better. Let me go find gruel if I can. Worm. I don't see gruel anywhere particularly. We got some bad jokes we could play around with while we wait. Let's get float. Float is a very classic piece of malware, and I like it. Where are you? Come on. The machine is lagging really hard right now, which leads me to believe it is actually doing some... There we go, float. Run you. Should begin to melt the screen very slowly. Okay, yep, I think it is... Yeah, that little wedge of pie is getting a lot bigger. As it nukes thousands of my old projects. Rest in peace. But yeah, like I mentioned before, I do have a backup of that, so don't worry too much about it. Wow, it is really melting. Yeah, okay. This is taking its sweet time, you can tell. We could probably run more things if we have more stuff to run. get a low-op. A low-op shakes the windows around. Mildly amusing. I'm just going for kind of mildly amusing stuff at this point because, I mean, the computer is pretty much dead. You can't run anything serious on it. Trying to run something serious will not end well. Yeah, okay, so actually I should probably make a note of that. Inverted does not like infecting 16-bit executables. Oh, you know what? Every time we run like float or a low-op, it's actually infecting it over the network. That's kind of funny. As you check the icons on float, if it'll actually load. You can actually see we have float.exe.exe, which is the original float, and then we have the infected float right here. Properties. This computer is lagging really badly right now. Yeah, you can see the icon is the inverted icon. You can compare. Yeah. Close you. And I do believe a low-op dropped, was run a low-op in the raw, I suppose. And it'll just let it, Inverted will let a low-op run. And actually it tries to infect those too. Wow. Wow, good game. I do have bugs to fix. It is a year-old project, but my to-do list for this project is way too big. It's kind of funny that I told everyone at Utopia that I was doing a stream, and nobody showed up. And then I get DJ Man and another rando from the internet. Shout out to all my randos. I'm actually gonna go. Let me go on Discord real quick and see if any of them are around. They missed a lot of the stream already. I do have a notification though. Alright, no, OXJF was gonna join. This thing... Okay, yeah, that is a bigger slice yet. I'm just gonna squeegee off everything real quick. Yeah, we're making trails with this one now. It is taking its sweet time though. Let's see if it's hit any of my documents, like on my... Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh, it's all over now. I'm gonna be formatting a lot of drives tonight. See, did it hit DevKit? Yep, hit DevKit Pro. Did it hit the Wii libraries? Like, where? No, it looks like it didn't hit the Wii projects yet. They're kind of far down though. Dolphin? Nope, Dolphin is still alive. Not for long, but it is alive for now. Yeah, DevKit Pro is screwed. Drivers? I could probably save my drivers folder if I'm proactive. I should probably save them just in case. If they're not already trashed by Yin Yang. Which they very well could be, as I'm trying to copy them. No, I wanna save it. Just fucking do it then. I don't give a crap. Actually, I do want to kind of cancel that. Did it overwrite? Yeah, it did. Dang it. Oh well, I'm not gonna bother with it at this point. The computer is too heavily toasted to do anything useful. How far along are we? Hopefully we'll end soon so I can... Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. And this one is still totally toast. Let's go take a, look how much free space. It actually went lower. It went back to it and did more. I don't know why play 32 was so perfect. There, not anymore, it ain't. Still getting infected. This is still working. That's the host file for inverted. Even when the computer is literally completely overwritten, inverted still works. That means I'm doing something right. Properties, please. Oh, okay, I guess you gotta refresh. I wish I had a refresh button so I could watch my computer die. Alright, just took a look at the monitor, and what's funny is that I had I have two different accounts on the computer. There's one account called Scott and one called Remote. The remote one is what I'm using to RDP in. And they had different profile pictures at one point, but now that I've run Yin Yang, they both changed to the same profile picture. It's that badly messed up, where the login screen has decided to just give up and make both of the profile pictures the same. Wow. I don't see anything wrong with that. Computer's fine. Just pop in our Norton antivirus CD, pop that in there, run it, computer will be back in no time. Alright, what else do we have for some halftime entertainment? This is taking a long time, and... yeah. X3F is finally here, I can see. Let's play a game. Let's play my favorite game, 3D Froggy Frenzy, while the screen melts. And it is somewhat graphically, not graphically hyper intensive, but I mean, it's pretty up there. So we're gonna play a 3D Frogger over RDP while the computer dies. Sounds like a good plan to me. If it'll actually run, which I somehow doubt. Pull over a chair, just in case. Man, I wish I should... I can't do Task Manager because I got overwritten. Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep this live stream under an hour if I can. because live streams over an hour are kind of boring. Looks like 3D Froggy Frenzy is not wanting to load. Load 3D Frog Frenzy. I believe in you. Just gonna spam the shit out of it. You will load. I will play 3D Froggy Frenzy on my computer. My luscious quantum dong wallpaper with yin yang and my file infector and all my melting and everything is fun. Just gonna sit down and enjoy a fun game of 3D Froggy Frenzy. Load. Okay, I think it finally, that definitely registers. I'm gonna fuck off and see if it'll load. In the meanwhile, I actually might hit this folder of all the stuff. But luckily I have backups of all of it. Actually, I don't have a backup of Deep Under Old. I'm gonna keep a copy of that. Deep Under Old is actually a very, very early version of Deep Under. That was the original icon for it. I don't even know what kind of payloads are in it. I changed the payloads up a lot, so it's actually probably somewhat different from the final version. It's probably a lot shittier. I was even more of a skid back then. Check on our hard drive status. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. All my childhood memories are just getting completely overridden. Let's check on the Dolphin emulator now. Oh, look! It died. What do you know? Magical. Yeah, 3D Froggy Frenzy is not having it today. Sorry, I'll have to do a live stream of that someday. I could probably do a 3D Froggy Frenzy live stream, like, after this one, if my parents don't come home first. Because when they come home, they're gonna make me do all those chores. Man, those are annoying. Computer reports that I have 6 programs currently running. Not sure about that, but we'll see. Let's take another look at our hard drive. Yep, it's still going down. We have only 11 GB used, 11.5. Okay, now it's actually going down a bit faster. We lost 100 megabytes or so between looks. I think Yin Yang is being slowed down a lot by the plethora of subfolders. The Windows 7 machine I ran Yin Yang on last time really kind of had a straightforward directory structure. There wasn't actually a whole hell of a lot on the drive. Even though it was a terabyte, I think either 500 gigs or a terabyte. Even though it was a terabyte, there was not a whole lot of crap on it. Most of it was a Linux partition. So, so I was able to go pretty quick, whereas this 80 gig drive is taking almost an hour to completely flatten. If you're still watching OX, you missed it. I'm not sure how long you've been watching for, because you just commented not that long ago, but earlier on in this stream, we actually kind of had a lot more crazy shit going on. This is kind of the more mundane after show. We just wait for Yin Yang to kill everything. Okay, now we are low enough to where we can actually see the, yeah, look at that. Oh, wow, oh boy. Oh no. Okay, Yin Yang is about to finish, it looks like. You know, Yin Yang is a very good piece of malware because it's not stupid. It actually compresses your hard drive space. I had a full hard drive before, completely full, totally used, worthless, shitty drive. What are you gonna do with that shit? With Yin Yang, I just run it and bang, look at that shit. Freed up 66 gigs. I only have 8 gigabytes left. Perfect, beautiful. Now I can use my hard drive again. Thank you, Yin Yang. Yeah, okay, it's still going down pretty rapidly. I think it's cleaning up the last few things on this disk. I don't think it'll go much lower because there was so many files. It really shouldn't. The corpses of Yin Yang should take up quite a few GB. I mean, this one didn't have a whole hell of a lot on it, and we have 3 gigs. This one's had a ton of shit on it. Or it could be going to my flash drive. That's always a possibility. I could just check here. No? Nothing has hit my flash drive yet, so I'm assuming it's still working its way through. I'm not seeing any Yin Yang. And once I do get Yin Yang on my flash drive, I am unplugging my flash drive from the computer completely. Because that is not good. If I were to accidentally run Yin Yang on my main machine, I would fucking lose my shit. How far along are we? Come on, Yin Yang, just finish already. That file accessor. Is it still dropping, or is it... No, not really. Nope, my floppy... I keep calling it a floppy drive. What the hell's wrong with me? Flash drive isn't being hit. Nothing in the CD drive or floppy drive. Nothing on thick and free volume. This one's already fucked. This one is still being raped. And my flash drive isn't... I don't see any Yin Yang icons, so I'm assuming it's still fine. Could be in the VB6 folder. No. I don't see anything. Yeah, once I see a few Yin Yang icons spring up on my jump drive, I'm gonna pull it out. It might crash Yin Yang, but, I mean... Or, you know, I think we're at the point where, maybe best to, just pull it out of the computer completely on my main PC and have it not bother with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna eject it. No, I can't. Okay, well, we'll let it do its thing then. It will be a shame because we do have an entire copy of VB6 on the jump drive, which I might copy real quick to VPC stuff. I'm just copying stuff on my jump drive because I'm not sure if Yin Yang's gonna hit it or not. I'm not seeing Yin Yang shutdown dialog, so I'm assuming it's still trying to do something. We're just sitting around it, that low amount. So I'm not sure if maybe Yin Yang just failed to trigger its final bit. I'll give it a little more time. We broke an hour on our live stream, so we will be turning it off pretty shortly. Yeah, this is just kind of chill now. You know what we can do? Disk cleanup. Let's save more space. Disk cleanup. Please, disk cleanup. Please, I want to clean my disk. I'm probably running Yin Yang over and over and over again, but I don't care. we've hit the CLR, which we've hit the CLR for pretty much certainty, so I'm sure Yin Yang just fails to run anymore. Alright, let's see if it's hitting our, no, I'm not hitting our jump drive. In the semi-near future, it should shut down. Is my old PC... Yeah, it's not getting any shorter, so I'm gonna call it wraps, and we'll give it 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna call it wraps and just reboot the computer. We'll just assume that it is fucked so badly that it can't even issue the shutdown dialog. Or you know what could have happened? What could have happened is it could have tried to issue the shutdown command to shut down the computer, and done it incorrectly, or it was infected by inverted, and inverted infected it, and inverted tried to run it, but because the system is so fucked, it couldn't run it. That makes any sense, which it probably didn't. And we did copy over VB6. So. Can't even open up the jump drive anymore, so I'm assuming we are well and truly fucked. I'm just gonna assume that the whole inverted scenario is what happened, and I think we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, this is still alive. We'll check one more time to see if we've lost any more files. If not, we're just gonna reboot the computer. Yeah, it is still the same place. I'm assuming that is just kind of what happened. It tried to invoke shutdown. We'll just try running it ourselves and see what happens. Yep, it doesn't look like shutdown is working. And neither is the run dialog now. Even that is fucked. Run dialog is fucked. Everything's fucked. Okay, this computer is completely fucked. I'm gonna call it here. Let's get a final take. We only have 5 programs running now, so something did end up quitting. I'm assuming that is probably an instance of Yin Yang, so I'm pretty confident that we're done. Well, if you've been watching this far, or been watching the entire stream, thanks for hanging out. I have more shitty content on the way. I did have a 100 subscriber special, but I can't be asked to dub it over. Oh well. And RDP is not responding, so we're gonna shut it down. Alright, well, thank you for joining us. Alright, RDP shut down, which means we are done. Thanks for hanging out. I might finish 100 subscriber special. I have 130 subscribers now, so I kind of feel like it's way too late. It'd be stupid and obnoxious to release a 100 subscriber special. I was thinking about making it a 128 subscriber special because power's a 2, but now I don't even have that, so I kind of dropped the ball. But I might release it. Maybe it's just a standalone video. That's always a possibility. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I should probably be going now. Sorry the end there was kind of boring. I'll be sure to post what happened to the computer on Twitter. Yeah. thanks for watching. It's been fun. If you're watching this, Just Quant, fuck you. Why weren't you on the stream? You're always on the stream. You're a piece of shit. But I love you anyway. Alright, see ya.